Listen, why you say that? No. Got to by Bonnie and Clyde.
Welcome to Huntington, West Virginia and Joan C. Edwards Stadium, home to the Thundering Herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Louisiana Tech's offense will get first crack at it today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. And they force a negative play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Riggs. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
All kinds of time in the pocket. Down the middle it goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Hauls it in. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The run to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Bulldogs are in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to set up the screen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football on the ball carrier.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. So the Marshall Thundering Herd has the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. And Jesse, they've got a running back they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you
for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wilson will throw. Looking deep. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Got it in the middle. It's Cooper. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. From the gun, give on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take a shot. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Dances away to buy time. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. The run from the shotgun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wilson to pass. Release to the back. Caught close to the marker. It's Dickens. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Herd! Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The short hands. It's Riggs. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Finds a man on the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. They'll leave it with him. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll keep it himself. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. We reached the break, and Marshall is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. The give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Blasted as he lets it go. Snagged in the middle. It's Riggs. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
And the offense is so lucky. That easily could have been a massive turnover in the end zone, but Johnny on the spot, able to pounce on it, and the end result is what they were hoping for anyway. It's a touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. UAB was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Birmingham. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that first down marker. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Let's see what he can do with it. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change. They take over at the 43. Wilson will throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening. Beck's going for the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Marshall!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
To tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll try to power their way ahead. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, going to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for room, it's Dickens. Got enough for the first down. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Thundering Herd coming off that huge run might bring a little more thunder this time. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Nice move to keep running. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Stevens. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Trying to find the end zone. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Quarterback extends the play. They got him. It's a sack. Took a chance to try to score the touchdown, and they'll get nothing. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front.
Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
On the move, it's Stewart. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wilson to pass. Fires to the middle. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Marshall will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. They got to stop turning the football over.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He tries to take the top off, and he makes the catch inside the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Colorado State is currently up big at this moment. So much so, they're on the verge of giving Cam the rest of the day off. They're up by 28 over Old Dominion. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Bill snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wilson will throw. Fires to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
He's going for the big play. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Got it in stride inside the 20. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down, just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give out of the gun. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get...
Touchdown! Thundering Herd! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Well, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Makes the grab down the middle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick pass on the jet motion. Finds some fresh air. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Power football with the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Here comes the hurry up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. The give from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Wilson to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. There he goes. And they make the tackle not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. They go back to work in the final period of this one. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Marshall gets the final period underway here on first down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. The pitch. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Wilson will throw. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that first down marker. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front winning their one-on-ones, and you got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the...
Lets it fly. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned up on downs.
Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He'll throw on third down. A little screen to the running back. Putting together a real scoring threat. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. That's caught. It's Cooper. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wilson to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Spits it out to the back. With the catch, it's Stewart. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. The sure hands, it's Cooper. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Tosses it incomplete.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Right down the middle. He's got it. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. It's dropped, and oh. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help?